Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan, and welcome to a game called Mask of Eternity. It's the 8th episode of the King's Quest game series, and they do follow a story. They are linear, but, they're not, it's not like you're going to miss anything by not seeing the other games first, and this one is so much more fun than the other ones. The other ones are all puzzle, and this one is very action-oriented with still having the puzzles. It's so much fun. I'm going to start by pushing the replay intro button so you guys can see the intro movie and see what the game's about, and, so you get the idea of the conflict.
I see we are running a surplus in grain.
Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, yeah, this game is on it's an old game on a new system, and it periodically crashes. So you just have to save frequently if you're playing on Windows 8, and yeah, but I guess I'll tell you about what the conflict is. You have to there's a guy that destroyed something called the Mask of Eternity, and he busts into a bunch of pieces, and you have to find them. And that's the gist of what you see. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just get into the game. Normal combat difficulty, why not? Okay, now we're into the game.
By the virtues, what vile magic has invaded Daventry? And what is this?
Let's see what this Raven has to say. Ah! That actually startled me. I forgot that popped up.
Be gone, Raven. Leave her be.
Yeah, get out of here, Raven. By the way, that Raven has a name. His name is Dante.
I know not the evil which enslaves you, Sarah, but I vow its defeat and the deliverance of your sweet soul.
Ow! Run into a tree, by the way. Right behind this, I didn't know this until a couple times ago when I played. I beat this game like 6 times. I didn't know this until just a couple times ago. There's a goblin right back there. He's guarding some money. So let's go get the money. Just punch him in the face a couple times.
These foul creatures.
This is madness! Dum, dum, dum. Okay. Pick up these shrooms here. Oh man, I love this game so much. Now, in some situations, you get experience for eating people's food. I believe that's only in your own house, though. In other cases, instead of getting experience, ooh, a crystal. Instead of getting experience for eating them, you get it just restores your health. Steal all her mushrooms. That is Sarah's mother. Sarah is your friend. I don't know if you're courting her, if you're just friends, or what the deal is, but you're definitely there, she's definitely there. You're definitely there together, so I mean, might as well make the best of it, right? Especially now that she's been turned into stone. I mean, some guys are into that sort of thing. Really, you big, giant monkey butt? Other things I almost said right there, but I'm trying to keep this vaguely family-friendly, my channel. Yeah, I can jump a fence too, and I can punch a chicken's head off. Can you punch a chicken's head off? Ow. I'm gonna kill this bat. Oh, that never gets old. Ooh, there's another goblin.
lands, my own dwelling. Although I should check for intruders.
Now, I always wondered if you played this on a harder difficulty, or if you... This game doesn't have a New Game Plus, as far as I know, but if you played it on a harder difficulty, I always wondered that if there actually would be intruders in the house. That would be so cool. Put your fists away, boy.
Ah, my dagger.
Yeah, see? If you eat the soup in your own house, you get experience. A way of telling you to get experience, even if you don't see the bar move, because of how little the amount of experience is, if you hear the thing go, oh, that means you got experience for whatever it was that you just did. Oh, there we go. I knew there's a keyboard key to pull out a weapon. I just couldn't place it. Okay. Up there is a unicorn and a very tough enemy, so I'm not going to go up there yet. Basically it's a Spriggan, like this guy right here, he's a Spriggan. It's one of them with a crossbow, and he's kind of hard to beat at such a young age. Low level, whatever. Richard, you could cut a Spriggan's head off with a dagger. But I believe Connor's the only person who can do that. This right here is fresh water. Every place, as far as I know, every level in the game has one thing of fresh water. And what it is you can just keep clicking on it and drinking it, and it refills your health. It's free health. There's one in every level, and you can use it an unlimited number of times.
'Tis beyond my reach.
You know, Connor had to be talking to me when he said that. There's no reason why he would tell himself that he couldn't reach that. He's like, hey me, just want you to know, I can't reach that mushroom over there. Let's see. Go inside the tavern. I'm trying to remember the bartender's name. The lady that owns the bar here, or the inn, I guess. I can't think. Her name's like Juvia, I think. That Spriggan is very close to me. I hear his footsteps. He has very squishy, springy footsteps. But I'm gonna kill him real quick. If I can get his attention. Hey, Spriggan, hey. There we go. Don't know why I wasn't hitting him, but now you guys can get a good good view of how the well works, or in this case, it's the fountain. And let's see, in the swamp, in the next level, which is not the swamp. I'm not gonna tell you when the swamp comes because that would be spoiling it. But in one level, it's
I know Julia will allow me the use of her gold.
Julia, not Juvia.
Aye, leather gloves will surely.
But it gives you you have a well pump that you can get the water out of. In one level, it's it's like a pure fountain. But not like that sort of fountain. It's a different looking fountain. It's bigger. I don't even remember all of them, and maybe it's only those 3 levels. I don't know. I was thinking it was all of them, but it's been quite some time since I played this game. There we go. I got 3 crystals out of all that. And a great thing... Wow. Sorry, guys. A great thing about this is you can right-click on the weapon, on the quick slots to figure it out. Actually, you might be able to do it on your health. You can't. Okay, like this.
A crystal with healing properties. A mushroom with curative properties. This potion will help shield me against all attacks.
See, it shows what it does. And so basically you have like the holy water that goes here. Like, this heals you a little bit, this heals you more, holy water heals you even more, and then up there's the healing potion. No matter how low your health is, how much health you have, this heals you all the way. This right here gets the, it gives you a shield, it increases your armor by a lot. This right here increases your attack by a lot. This lets you see things that are invisible or see through illusions. And this here hides you from lesser enemies. That, by the way, the one that hides you from lesser enemies, never use that ever. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my house. Well, not to my house, but to Sarah's house. Sarah Burke's house. And the reason for that is because I gotta go back around. Because one of the most important things in the entire game, even this early in the game, you need to go back this way to get... Oh, look, that raven again. This is the same raven from before.
Oh, Raven. What have you? Whither does it fly?
For just a second there, I thought it was going to lock up. Actually, just in case I'm saving. Jonathan 1. Another good thing about this game is to have many, many different saves. I'm probably not going to do that, just because, you know, save time. But you'll want a lot of different saves, so you can, if you make a mistake, you can load a different one. If you do something stupid or whatever, or like if the game locks up in such a weird way that, you know, you can't do anything with it, you know, load a previous save and it'll help. There's another guy with a crossbow.
Come closer, lad.
Here we go. This man here gives you one of the most important things in the... Actually, it might be the single most important item in the game.
Hello? You're still alive. But 'twould seem only half so.
I am a wizard, lad. A very good one. I knew the vile tempest was approaching and swiftly conjured a countering spell, although, as you can see, it wasn't enough.
Tell me, good wizard, what was the tempest's nature?
'Twas a magic of darkness. The Mask of Eternity has suffered a terrible fate. 'Twas destroyed by an evil entity, which has since taken up quarters in the Mask's Sanctum Sanctorum.
The Mask of Eternity?
Aye, lad. The Mask of Truth, Light, and Order. Now it lies in 5 fragments, scattered separately across the land.
5?
Well, 'twas 5, but you now possess 1. That leaves 4.
I? Zounds!
Indeed. Now chaos reigns, and the vile spirits who rule the elements are free to cause mayhem o'er the land. Mortals like you now find themselves trapped within rocks and stones. But you, lad, have been chosen to perform the sacred task of finding the remaining 4 pieces of the Mask of Eternity and returning the mask to its most holy sanctuary. The mask itself, 'twould seem, has chosen you.
I am honored to perform such a noble quest, but where do I begin?
'Tis, my friend, for you to discover. I know no more. I can, however, conjure you a magic map which will aid you in travel throughout the land. Behold!
I am grateful, sir. My destiny is clear. I shall prevail.
Now I'm gonna pull out my dagger. I'm gonna kill this goblin over here. But one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna get him to chase me. And I'll show you why. Get him away from the water. If he dies near the water, these coins and anything else he drops might very well fall into the water, and they are unretrievable at that point. And that's just un-American. Okay, now I can pull my map up. In this, let's see, here's the mill here. So, right over here, There's a house, yeah. That sounds like the chicken. Yeah, that is a chicken. There's a sprig in there. Now this is a sneaky part right here. You go to attack the Spriggan, and the mummies come out of the ground. I'm not sure if these are zombies or mummies, which technically a zombie and a mummy could be very close to the same thing. Well, I mean, you know, they're both reanimated dead, somehow or other. So, you know. Now, what button did I have for Z? Yep. If you hold down a certain button, it calls you to do a different attack, and usually that button is shift. But I changed it to match the controls how I do it better, because they normally have you using the arrow keys and a few other buttons. I changed it to use WASD, and so because of that, I want everything to be easily activated with my left hand. And so instead of using shift for that, I use shift for toggle run, and so on. Oh, this always cracks me up. Remember I said before, that was the hardest I ever laughed at killing a pig. I think I sometimes laugh harder at killing this pig, just because of the ridiculousness of how you get it. Like, see, this tiny dagger in my hand, and cut the pig in half. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Anywho. Okay. Open the door! In the name of King Graham, open the door!
Under these trying circumstances, I'm sure these good people will understand my present need for their gold. These leather boots will help me immeasurably.
Why, yes. Yes, they will. Here you go. Time for heartbreak.
Even a poor babe in a cradle. I've got to stop this, to undo this evil.
Just joking, it really wasn't that heartbreaking. Just like, oh, I see that the baby is also present. Yeah, you can eat these quail. Or, they're not pheasants, not big enough, but they're some sort of bird. And then you can eat these hanging fish. They heal you, which I didn't need healing, but I didn't want the Spriggans to have them. That was good fish, and I don't want the Spriggans to be eating my good fish. And gotcha! Yeah. Now see, now it makes sense that I cut the guy in half. But whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go down the trail and fight the first boss. Didn't like that skipping. The frame rate just fell to nothing. So I'm gonna save. It's kind of making me paranoid. Alright. Whew. Yeah, my frame rate dropped down to like 12 there. That was not good. Oh, yeah, backflip out of the way. Backflip dodge. Cut you in pieces. Yeah, oh. Oh, what now? Oh, you gotta take that, little pig. Look at all the shiny I'm getting out of this. Check it out. I now have 147 shiny. At least I think that's what the number was. I couldn't see it very well. It popped out of the corner of my screen a little bit. Okay, I believe this is the Kavanaugh residence. As you can see, there's a small child that lives here.
A child must live here.
Connor came to the same conclusion. Her name is Gwynny, and we meet her later. She's a very nice little girl. She looks like she's about 7. And, yeah, this is her dad, Mr. Kavanaugh.
Mr. Kavanaugh, I am sickened by your plight. I promise to do all I can to save you from further torment.
And I've never seen this. Let's see if there are any mummies back here. I can't remember if there are or not. Yeah, I can't remember this being listed anywhere. but this is the single greatest Easter egg of all time. I'm gonna try not to laugh myself, just so you guys can get the full wonderfulness of it. First, I'm gonna pull out my dagger so I can be ready. Okay, sorry, I couldn't help it. I had to laugh. But he is stronger and tougher than the other Spriggans. Does more damage and takes more damage. Now kill off these little guys here. Crap, they both come at once. I don't like it at one bit. Okay. Figured out it was a fine time to use a crystal. The man vomits blood. The gentleman will follow me. Okay, now I have my axe. I'm gonna save right here. Cause I'm really paranoid. One of the first freak out moments of the game, right here. I'm like, oh yeah, I love this axe. This is a really good axe.
What's this? A lack. What goes here?
That's so cool.
The mask piece. Hand it over.
By whose authority, sir?
He's one of Lord Lucredo's henchmen. He's actually called a henchman.
Enough talk.
He's a vile henchman.
Fight for it then. On guard. I wonder if I can stun lock this guy. I can! I didn't think they had stun locking in this game. Despicable
I think that's what
varmint.
that's called, stun locking.
Whence came
where
he
you
to Daventry?
when you continue to attack someone and it keeps them stunned, and therefore you don't therefore he never gets the opportunity to attack you back. I thought that was called stun locking. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this episode right here. This is gonna be a full let's play of this game. Kind of a let's play, more like a walkthrough, I suppose. Because I really know what to do. There's only one level. Actually, there's a couple levels that I don't remember very well, and so you'll have to bear with me as I remember figuring them out and everything. And the next level is sort of a maze, and I have to find my way around and so on. But I mean, besides all that, it's I know what I'm doing in this game at least. I'm better at this game than I am at most games. So that being said, thank all you guys so very much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like button, and I will see all of you in the next video.